Hey guys, welcome back. So I just have a dream I want to share with you today. I am not going to interpret this dream. I didn't go through the hassle of writing it out. My audio and my lighting is not up to what it usually is because I have appointments and things I need to take care of today. But I just wanted to get this out there because I think it's an awesome dream and I love dreams. And this is called the Dream Lovers series. And so you are here because you love dreams also. I do believe that this dream has some great meaning to it, but I'm not going to interpret it to you, even though I believe that I know what the dream represents. Because the Lord has not confirmed it to me. I try to keep separate what I believe and or what I feel in a dream and its interpretation versus what the Lord has actually confirmed or said to me. Okay. Speaking of which, before I get into the dream, I just want to say that if you have been with me a while, you possibly have seen my super special interpretation video where the Lord used me to interpret Pastor Dana Coverstone's Statue of Liberty dream. So I haven't talked much about that, but if you go back and watch that video, I will put a card up for those who haven't seen it or those who want to see it again and refresh their mind. Everything that the Lord said would happen happened in there, okay? And I point that out not at all to pat myself on the shoulder or any of those things, but to show you that He's working and He's doing something, okay? This dream does have some politics involved in it, just like the Statue of Liberty dream had politics involved in it. I personally am not a political person, okay? I have not been much involved in politics until this last term when the Lord definitely spoke to me and asked me to be involved, quote unquote, in certain things, okay? But yes, I did cast my vote, and you will see in the dream where that reflects. But hopefully, we can all be mature adults about that. Okay, so anyway, so I dreamed that I was pulling up to this stoplight, okay, and it feels like we're all in cars, but yet we're able to talk to each other at this intersection. So maybe it was more like motorcycles, like we're on motorcycles. The guy in front of me at the stoplight was definitely in a motorcycle. And he had bandanas kind of tucked into his pocket and flags all over his vehicle that said, go Trump, Trump and Trump 2020, those types of things. It was very obvious to me that he was a very huge Trump supporter, confident in his team, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so he pulls up. He's there already, waiting at the stoplight. I pull up kind of behind him. He kind of turns around and looks at me, and even though I don't have anything on me that says who I supported, it's as if he knows exactly that I voted for Trump in this last election. Okay. And so he's kind of like winking at me like, good job, and so I give him a thumbs up. And then this guy pulls up on my left. Funny because he's on my left, but anyway. So he pulls up on my left and he has all this go Biden and Biden Harris, 2020, all this stuff hanging off of his vehicle as well, right? And so he sees us having this conversation and starts to get a little upset and disgruntled that we're Trump supporters. And so I look over at him and I give him a thumbs up also. And I say to him, it's okay. We don't have to be enemies. It's just like, voting for your favorite basketball team or your favorite, football team or whatever, right? And so we're all waiting for this light to turn green. And the guy in front of me, that was the Trump supporter, was kind of pulled more forward. He definitely was going to be first to go into the intersection. In fact, I wondered, would he be able to see the light turn green from where he was? And I thought, I better tell him when the light is turning green because I don't think he'll be able to see it. And he was the first one to go. Okay, so we're kind of waiting there, and sure enough, the light turned green, and this guy could not see the light because, well, part of the reason was because he was turned around looking at us with our conversation, okay? And so the light turns green, and I look up and I say, hey, the light's green, and you can go now. And so he starts going off into the intersection, and then I start driving. The guy next to me starts driving, okay? That is the end of the dream. So the thing I want to point out there is that the main point of the story, the main emphasis of the story is on waiting for the light to turn green. Okay, so you can take whatever you want from this dream. I hope that instead of taking what you want from it, you will ask the Lord, right? Because Genesis 40 verse 8 says dream interpretations belong to God. Yes, the Bible actually says that. So please go and look it up, because I think we've read scriptures like that over and over and we forget what the scriptures say. But Joseph himself said, do not interpretations belong to God. Okay, so dream interpretations belong to God. So if you want to know what this dream or any other dream or your dreams mean, you can ask God himself. Okay, the Bible says if anyone lacks wisdom, let him ask. All right, so you can ask him what that means. Go back and watch that super special interpretation to see that what the Lord said he was going to do, he did. Okay, and yes, I voted for Trump. That's clear. I was not raised a conservative. I was not, I didn't, I don't study it. I don't care about it. But the Lord definitely had me cast my vote for Trump. And you can say to yourself, well, why did he do that if Trump didn't win? Okay. And I can tell you this: if you want to know, ask the Lord. Okay. Ask him. He's doing something. It doesn't matter to me if Biden won, because I know that God is in control. And how do I know that? Is because everything he said he was going to do, he did. And sometimes things don't turn out the way that we expected, but he is doing what he said he would do. And again, it's not just my video that I made. If you listen to the dreams that are taking place, the Lord said in his word, in the last days I will pour out my spirit. They will dream dreams, okay? That's not all. It's prophesy and have visions, okay? But they will dream dreams. Dreams are not dead. Dreams are a spiritual, biblical gifting from God, okay? And so if we choose to be ignorant, if we choose to not listen to those things, we're choosing to be ignorant. All right, so you want to know what God's doing. You want to know why things turned out the way they did. First, ask the Lord. And second, make it a diligent effort of yours to open your eyes and open your spiritual ears and ask him and look around and listen to what's really going on. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a wonderful day and God bless.